You know who it is. I'm your personal drill instructor, nationally certified life coach, recovery coach, and intervention professional, ex-Marine, and I'm here to discuss the recovery protocol. This is my boot camp, right? If you're participating in this, you've entered basically like a boot camp, okay? A virtual boot camp. Supplement with purpose. Rule number 9, law number 9, supplement with purpose. Take your vitamins. It could be something basic. It could be something comprehensive. Do your research. Take something comprehensive, a multivitamin, right? With vitamins and minerals. Then take your fish oil. Even children at a young age, pregnant women should also take fish oil if it's approved by a doctor, because it helps with neurological development, helps with the learning process, okay? So that's going to benefit your brain and your heart as well. Omega-3, 6, and 9. So look into that. Look into the highest quality, and look for reputable brands, okay? And look for something affordable if budget is an issue. So, okay, that pretty much covers it, right? Exercise, eat right, diet. Don't put junk in your body. Don't put fast food. Don't put soda, right? Don't put cigarettes or crack cocaine or any of those drugs. You don't want to end up dead on the street to where your family has to go to your funeral. You don't want to end up committing crimes or ending up in jail or prison, or, having beef with all these fucking, gang drug dealers on the street who now you owe money to. Now there's beef, and now they're coming after you. They're coming after your family and all that shit. So I'll tell you a story. I see documentaries online where there's at least one family that lost 5 family members. In that one family, 5 of family members died from fentanyl drug overdose. Probably from the same dealer, the same group, the same cartel, right? Selling their drugs because they're depressed, they lost a family member. Now they turn to drugs to feel better. And it happened 5 times in one family. So, drug dealers don't care. They will come after your family. You don't want to be that person. You want to be a protector. You want to be a guardian angel. You need to be a survivor, right? You're going to be a protector and guardian angel. You have to protect your family from people like that, right? Let them know, talk to them, be psychologically and spiritually protective of your family, right? Make good money to be a financial protector, mental and physical protector, okay? So if they come around, you can call the cops, restraining order, Crime Stoppers, FBI, make a lot of police reports, leave the city and the state, leave the neighborhood, right? Leave the country if you have to, change your name, right? Delete your social media, change your phone number, okay? And these are some of the basic things you can do to disappear, right? So, and flush your stash. If you have a stash, flush that shit, right? You don't need any drugs, right? Keep yourself from doing that, and by flushing it. Now you can't do it. Now you lost your drug dealer's contact information. You need to delete all your dealer's contact information from your contact list, right? Get a new phone if you have to. Just throw that shit away. Start over. Get a new phone number, a burner phone. Start fresh. Leave the city, right? But this episode is about supplementing with purpose, right? Now you're clean. Now you want a good life. You want a healthy life for you and your family. Take your vitamins, right? You can also get a lot of nutrients from healthy foods you eat. Fruits and salads and vegetables, grilled chicken, fish, right? Things like this, tuna fish, black beans, pistachios, walnuts, almonds, right? Drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, okay? So supplement with purpose. This is your mission, right? So you might be 5-10 years clean, right? Even in the future, no matter how much you think is just maintenance, you need to be on a mission to protect yourself and protect your family, protect your health, right? Because your physical health deals with your mental health, right? Your brain is only going to be as healthy as the nutrients that you put in your bloodstream. You put a bunch of drugs and fucking junk food in your bloodstream, in your body, your brain's you're gonna feel the effects of that. And it's not going to be operating too efficiently. It's going to be all messed up. That's what you think being high is. It's really, you're dying. Your brain cells are dying. Your brain's having difficulty functioning. And that's why you're seeing shit, because you're kind of dying. And your brain's all messed up. And you're like in a dream state, and you're visualizing things. And you're hearing voices and all this shit. You think it's trippy. You think it's fun. But because your body's releasing all these chemicals, kind of like to numb the pain. So you think you're feeling good, but it's your body's reaction to basically dying, and brain cells dying and shit like that, and damage and cirrhosis of the liver. Now you're going to have heart problems and memory problems, cognition problems. Now you might be apathetic, and you might have empathy problems. You might not have empathy for others, and your relationships will get destroyed, right? They'll start diminishing and start, kind of deteriorating. So don't let that be you, right? Supplement with purpose. Take care of yourself. See a personal trainer. Go to the gym. See a dietitian, a functional dietitian, a psychiatric holistic, doctor that focuses on holistic medicine, vitamins, nutrients, and just a healthy diet. A whole, well-rounded, whole body health, right? Whole body and mental health, okay? Now, and maybe psych meds if you really need that, right? To balance out and stabilize. But for the time being, my boot camp is strictly for, health, natural health, vitamins, dieting, exercise. Because if you run 10 miles, if you run a few miles every day, that balances out neurotransmitters in the brain. It's going to balance out chemicals in the body. You're going to feel good, release toxins. You're going to sweat toxins out, okay? And that balances out neurotransmitters in the brain too. Also, adequate sleep. 8-10 hours a day of sleep, at least 8 hours a day of sleep. That helps balance out neurotransmitters, okay? That's going to help, you recover and repair. So if you need psych meds, talk to a doctor, go to telehealth, go to websites, go to a hospital, use your insurance, pay out of pocket if you have to. Try to look for some free programs. Go to rehab, go to detox centers, sober living centers, get an intervention. But this is your intervention. You need to take action. You need to get clean, right? Stay away from drugs, alcohol, do the right thing. Stay away from gangs, right? There's children that go to my house for fundraisers, like 10 years old, being like, yeah, we're, this fundraiser is about staying away from gangs, right? And, I donate, buy some stuff, and at a young age, they're teaching like the DARE program, drug abuse resistance education. Mr. McGruff, take a bite out of crime, right? And there's another one, LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs, LEAD. So there's a lot of programs out there to stay away from gangs and stay away from drugs. And that's what I'm trying to demonstrate here and convey to my audience and educate out there. Just be a drill instructor. And this is what you need to do, right? Start with vitamins, start with dieting, and start exercising. And these are the healthy habits that you need to replace your negative habits, right? All the negative habits you had in the past, replace that shit with positive habits. Now, read a book every day, 50 pages every day. Go to school, get a textbook, right? Read something educational, a few scriptures in the Bible, maybe something on science or mathematics or psychology. Whatever you're into, medical stuff, so you can learn to be a nurse or a doctor, right? And start drinking electrolytes, start drinking herbal tea, a little bit of caffeine. These are your healthy habits. Do push-ups every day, walk around the block every day, go to the gym every day, lift some weights every day, free weights, okay? Do something every day that's beneficial, okay? That's going to help you. Okay, so that this is a recovery protocol. This is a boot camp. This is how you get started. And just get out there, stay smart, get educated, be healthy, whole body health, physical and mental. Take care of your family. Be a protector, right? Be that guardian angel, right? You don't want anything bad to happen to your family. You want to be that protective agent, that protective guardian angel, right? To protect your children, protect your parents, protect your family, your siblings, your brothers and sisters, and other fellow Americans out there that need your help. Just by speaking to them, being a psychological protector, a spiritual protector, right? And a mental and physical protector, right? And maybe even financial for your family, a financial protector, right? Be that person that can protect them from harm in any way, shape, or form, right? Just be that person. Be that strong rock that you need to be for your family, okay? Have a strong heart, right? Because if you don't have heart, where's your bravery? Where's your courage, right? Have a strong heart. Know where your heart lies, right? Know what you stand for. Know what you believe in, right? If you believe in doing drugs and alcohol, getting messed up, joining gangs, doing stuff on the street, ending up dying, ending up jail and prison, you don't have a strong heart, right? Your heart's weak. You need to strengthen that shit. Get in shape, do some cardio, strengthen your mind, because your mind is directly correlated to where your heart is, right? It's in the back of your psyche, everything you believe in, right? Everything you believe in, everything you stand for, everything you want to protect, everything you love, everybody and everyone that you love in your life, okay? You have to remember them in your heart, and you have to get clean for them, okay? And you have to stay clean the rest of your life, and you have to protect them because they might be struggling. You might need to pull them up, right? And the only reason you're looking down on any friend or family is to pull them up with you, right? To look them eye to eye. Never look down on your friends and family, okay? Even if they're struggling, you need to protect them and bring them up with you, okay? So that's the video for today. Supplement with purpose, all right? Stay safe, Semper Fi. See you in the next video.